Then what?
I haven't had anything today.
Okay, and if that's the case, or if there's nothing on board, because sometimes what can happen, well, if people have hired a really good one on.
Incident involves an elementary school teacher, Jennifer Davis, from Cross Timbers Elementary School in Oklahoma City. On the early morning of September 7th, 2023, the police showed up at Cross Timbers Elementary School in Oklahoma to investigate an allegation that a teacher was under the influence of intoxicants.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how we doing?
How are y'all doing?
Good.
Can we clear the room? This is Jennifer Davis.
Hi.
Hi, Jennifer.
Nice to
Jennifer,
meet
how you doing?
You too.
So, we talked to Miss Davis a little bit about some reports that we received as late as this morning, and so she understands, and she said she'd be willing to meet with you and talk to you.
Okay.
But we want to give you all some privacy too. So, is this a suitable?
Yeah, this is fine.
place? Okay.
Yep.
We'll just step out here. How you doing from there?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, it's almost the end of the week.
Almost.
So what's going on today?
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school, which has never happened.
The officers asked the school administration for a private room where they could interview the teacher and find out the truth. The cops then started questioning Davis about possible drinking at the school, which she denied, and said she just had one glass of wine last night.
When was the last time you had anything to drink?
Last night.
Okay. About what time did you quit drinking?
Probably about 10:30.
10:30. How much did you drink?
Just a glass of wine. Nothing major.
Okay. All right. Well, would you be willing to submit to some tests
Yeah.
to make sure everything's okay? Okay. All right. What I'm going to do first is
Despite her assurance of sobriety that day, the officers decided to conduct field sobriety tests. They began with the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, a standard procedure to assess impairment.
I'm going to check you for HGM. Okay, this is what we call standardized field sobriety tests. Okay. There's 3 of them. I'm going to pretty much focus on the first one, which is horizontal gaze nystagmus. I'm going to have you take your glasses off, and I'm going to have you, we'll stand up when we do this, but I'm going to have you track my
I am
finger.
so blind without them, I can't hardly
Can you see something like my finger about
Yes,
6
yes,
inches from
yes,
your face? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's try that. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick if you would. Heel to heel, toe to toe, arm straight down to your side. Okay. You say you wear glasses.
Yes.
Any traumatic brain injuries?
No.
Growing up or anything like
No.
that? Okay. Because sometimes that can affect what I'm
No,
doing.
I can't see without my glass. That's all I was saying.
Okay. All right. Can you see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to follow this right with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just track on that.
As she performed the HGM test, the officer observed her eyes for signs of nystagmus, noting clues like onset before 45 degrees and lack of equal pursuit. Miss Davis, visibly nervous, struggled to maintain composure. Next up was the portable breathalyzer test. In spite of her protest of being sober, Miss Davis agreed to take the test.
Then what?
I haven't had anything today.
Okay.
That's what
And if that's the case, or if there's nothing on board,
No,
because
I'm
sometimes what
just-
can happen, well, if people have hired a really good one on the night before, it can carry over into the next day.
So what do I do?
As far as what?
You said it can carry into today.
It can. Sure can. I mean, if people get on like a week-long bender, or if they really tie a good one on the night before, you know, the alcohol could still be on board. But I can't give you any legal advice to take it or not to take it. I can do is offer it to you. And it's your right to refuse it. But again, I'll say this is, if you're saying you're not under the influence of alcohol, this is your opportunity to prove to your employer
Yeah,
that you're
no.
not. So,
I mean, no, today I haven't had anything. But like I admitted to you last night, yes.
but if you had one glass of wine last night and you didn't have anything else after that, one glass of wine isn't going to carry over into the next day.
No, I mean, I went to
Right.
sleep.
Okay. All right, so you want to take this?
Sure.
Okay. I haven't used one.
I would just like to know who is said, like,
Well, ma'am, that I don't know. I was just called by the
I know,
administrator.
but I just,
Okay, what's going to happen is when this thing tells me it's time to blow, I'm going to have you reach over with your mouth and blow into that as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Big deep breath, blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Good.
In spite of her protest of being sober, Miss Davis agreed to take the test. The results showed a BAS of .066, just under the legal limit. The officer explained that its reading might be lower than the official intoxilizer used at the police department.
I don't even know what that
0.06.
is. That
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit?
Just under it. The legal limit is .08, which is DUI. From a .06 to an 07, you could be charged with DWI.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Let me ask you this, is there anybody that can come and pick you up here at the school?
Yes,
Okay.
but I mean, I don't.
Hold on just a minute.
But I'm under the.
Hey, Major.
The officers clarified that even though she was under the legal limit, it indicated intoxication. But Davis looked nervous and shocked at the same time, and insisted she hadn't consumed any alcohol that day.
I can have somebody come pick me up.
Okay. See, let him talk to.
But I'm under the legal limit, right?
So under the legal limit just means that you're under the legal limit. It shows that there's alcohol in your system, so you are still technically intoxicated. You're just under the legal limit of .08. Like if you were to be out driving right now and you got pulled over and you did SFSTs like you just did and did a breathalyzer, you could still be charged for DWI. Not DUI, but DWI. Okay? Does that make sense?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah. If I have somebody that can come pick me up.
That is going to be, we need to see what Mr. Kinsey wants to do. And then, Major 7. You can space those out.
It just makes me mad for somebody to say that I had stuff here. I've never,
Yeah. And, like,
ever, and I know it's a small town.
yeah, like Major Mallinson was saying, that we're not privy to that information. We just get a call and come do it, you know what I mean?
I did child welfare for years.
Say that one more time.
I did child welfare for
Uh-huh.
years. I get it.
Yeah.
But just for somebody to be like so vicious to say like, I just don't get it.
That's the right thing to do, but it's also the thing that will draw scrutiny and criticism from everybody in the community.
Because she's allowed to go home with someone else and not be arrested.
Yeah, I think the thing we'll have to do there, just to speak the school language here for a second with you, is just she's not going to come back.
Right.
She's going to give me a letter if we're going to do it that way. So I'm willing to go that way, or if she's not willing to give me a letter of resignation.
And that's something you'll work out between with her. But from a legal standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and make the arrest.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So you're gonna arrest her and take her from here?
Again, there's two ways now. You can view an arrest as she goes to jail, or I could cite and release on her own recognizance, provided she's got somebody that's sober to come and take possession of her.
And so you're gonna give her that option?
Well, no. That's the decision I'm going to make before I walk back in that room.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that.
And for us, it's, you know.
The officer, respecting her request, allowed her to contact someone. As Miss Davis made the call, the officers discussed the legal implications. The officers continued to explain the legal aspects to Miss Davis, emphasizing the gravity of the situation.
It's nothing. Our job is not to judge. It's just our job is to do our job.
No,
So.
trust me. I was CPS.
Yeah.
I know. I used to tell my clients, I'm not here to judge you the way your house looks or anything, but there's
Right.
a reason I'm here.
I took some people to court yesterday that I had arrested, and he said, "Man, I really do appreciate you still treating me like a human being."
Yeah. And,
So.
no, and that means a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you say your name was?
Jennifer Davis.
Jennifer. Okay, do you have your ID with you?
And,
It's in your purse?
yeah.
I'm gonna need to see that.
Okay.
I'll go get
She'll
it.
go
Where's
get
your,
it.
where's your purse at?
It's in my room in my cabinet.
Okay, is there anything else that you would need? That I can get it in?
Just my purse and my key. Whatever I need.
Okay, it's all in your purse.
My keys are beside my purse.
Okay.
Jennifer, what's your phone number?
What is happening?
Okay, Jennifer, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a portable breathalyzer machine. It reads a little lower than what the actual intoxilizer, which we utilize at the police department. It reads lower. This came up a 0.066.
I have not had any, that's what I'm saying. I haven't had anything today.
Okay, well, again, and I don't know your drinking habits. Okay, I kind of explained that to you
Yes.
before I put you on the machine. Okay,
Yes.
if somebody drinks a lot, and if they run with a normal BAC of, say, about a 0.06 or 0.08, that's what feels normal to them. Okay, when they start to get below that, that's when the onset of withdrawals kick in. You just start getting the shakes and not feeling so good, and then you drink a little more to get feeling normal again.
Sure.
That BAC will still be up here. Okay, from a legal standpoint, you're still intoxicated. I'm comfortable enough to let you know if you were to be put on the actual intoxilizer that you'd be up around 0.12, 0.13 area. Okay. When I checked your eyes for horizontal gaze nystagmus, you had every clue. You had the onset of you had the lack of equal pursuit. You had the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees, and you had nystagmus at max deviation. Okay. If I had pulled you over, I'm going to be honest with you, you'd have been arrested for driving under the influence.
Okay, that's what he was explaining.
Yep. Okay.
Can I have somebody pick me up?
Well, I've got
Please.
a legal obligation. Okay. You're here. Entrusted for the care and safety and to
But
teach. For the
I
teaching of these kids.
understand, but
Okay. No, today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
Despite her plea to have someone pick her up, the officers stressed his legal obligation and the trust placed in teachers for the care and safety of students. He informed her that she would be arrested for public intoxication.
Please don't do this. I will have
Listen.
my sister come get me.
I don't write the laws.
And I will resign. I
Well,
will
that's gonna
resign
be,
and not.
that's something you're gonna discuss with the administration here, but I've made my decision, okay? It's zero tolerance. Okay,
I would just like to know who report, and I did not drink today.
well, I'm
That's
gonna tell
what
you from a legal standpoint, when people call in and report a crime, of any crime, we're not in the business of telling people who made the report.
I
And
know
the
you
reasons
can't.
behind that.
I
Okay?
understand that.
Okay.
So, you're taking me to county?
Mhm.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a municipal charge. I'm not gonna run it through the district court, it'll be through the city of Tecumseh, it'll be a municipal charge of public intoxication. Okay?
in terms of your employment here, Jennifer, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
Okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option. If you choose not to, though, I would be forced to go to the board and ask for your termination based on the outcome of today. So, anytime
I would like to resign.
there may be
You got one?
the state mail, Department of Education may be involved in revoking your certification as well. That'll be up to them.
Get her driver's license.
Did somebody do it for her personal?
Can I,
You got it right here.
can
Yeah.
I not be like handcuffed out, please? I'm not gonna run on you.
Well, I know that. I know that.
It's
But it
just
is, listen to me, the police department operates under policies and procedures, and I can't treat you any more different than anybody else, or we're setting ourselves up for liability.
That's
Okay?
fine. But it's
Now,
just,
I'm not gonna run you down the hallways and page you through.
my child is in the 3rd grade hall.
Where's the classroom window at?
I,
It doesn't face out to this parking lot right here?
I don't
No?
know.
Okay, we'll be okay then. Would your ID be in here?
Yeah, I can get it.
I'll get it for you. Once you're in custody, we have to search all belongings, okay? Is there anything in here I need to know about?
Just my medication that I take daily.
Outlining the options of resigning or facing termination based on the outcome. Miss Davis expressed her frustration, questioning who reported the incident.
Jennifer, with Maisie being here, is there someone we can contact for you?
My sister, can I call her now?
Oh,
Can I call my sister,
I'll let you do that.
please?
Let you do that.
Please.
Is she on the pickup list?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You take any prescription narcotic?
I take Xanax.
When's the last time you took that?
Go ahead.
This morning.
This morning?
I take it, and then it's prescribed by
Is
the
that for
doctor.
anxiety?
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
It's so messy, but on the side is where my license is.
Clear. Seven Central, 1 by OLN.
You will be picking Maisie up today? Okay, well, they're taking me to jail,
Sam
so
082 121 670.
somebody called in and said, I don't know all. No. Yeah. Last night, but nothing. Am I going to count, like, where am I going?
To the safety center. It's on
To the
177
safety
in
center.
Leo.
Just
It's
log
the
only.
same thing.
Now, explain to her, ma'am.
Do what?
Once you're booked in, like I said, it's a municipal charge of PI. Okay?
It's a municipal
It is a bondable charge, so as soon as you're booked in, somebody can come.
7 to 3.
No, Shelley, I was drinking this morning. That's what nobody.
Adhering to protocol, the officer explained that they don't disclose the identities of those reporting crimes. During the conversation, Miss Davis provided information about her personal belongings.
Okay. Is there anybody that can come out there and get me? Anybody? Okay.
7 to 3.
Do you think, but you will be able to pick up Maisie? Okay,
Yes, sir, I was.
bye.
What you need?
Burglar alarm. I was gonna see if he could take that burglar alarm call.
and take care of the letter here. There's one that's been drafted for you if you prefer to write one. That's fine. I need to get you to sign it and just put today's date on it if you're in agreement for that. It's the 7th. Okay.
Again, our policy and procedures state anybody that goes into that should be hanged. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work with you a little bit, okay? You remain calm, we're gonna handcuff you up front.
Do what?
We'll handcuff you up front, not the back.
That's fine.
Okay? All right.
Miss Davis questioned if the incident would make the news, to which the officer acknowledged the likelihood of media attention.
All right, go ahead and put your hands in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
What is this gonna go like on the news, Mr. Kinsey?
Chances are it will, Jennifer. I don't have control over what they put on the news, but there's a good chance that once this gets reported, then there will be statements we'll have to release, and notes we'll have to send home to parents, and then news reporters will probably show up. I will be as discreet as I can in terms of how I handle it.
Could we, please, I've never been in trouble in my life.
I understand it, but again, that's not up to me. I'm not going to go pushing anything out there until they show up if that happens, okay?
You did not.
But we've got to respond and let people know that we follow our policy and had to involve the police department.
Yeah.
Go from there.
On your food,
Is your fob, where is your fob, Jennifer? Up to the
It was
building?
on my keys.
Okay, did you get that back? It's the gray.
It's
and her
the
classroom
light gray.
keys are on there too.
Yes.
The classroom keys are the ones that are probably connected to that green.
Those right there.
Okay.
As they proceeded to the officer's car, the reality of the legal process and potential consequences became more apparent to Miss Davis.
There you go. And is that all of it for the school?
Jennifer, is your,
Yes.
your school device here at school?
Yes, it's in the.
Okay. You'll go with this officer here.
Yes.
Jennifer, just follow me. We'll go to my car and take you up to the jail.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Go this way. 7 Central, 10:15, 1 female.
Miss Davis was charged with being drunk in public. She quit her job as a teacher because of this.